Hello and welcome to my absolute definite favorite American map. Yeah, definitely. I just really feel at home here. And what it is, it's a fairly simple map, but I really do love it. We've done so terribly well as well. It is December. Have we got anything to sell? I think we've got a shed load of stuff to sell. A little bit of solid fertilizer, pig, yeah, they're not anything special. Herbicide, no, none of those are really particularly. We've done the butter and all that lot, so not really. It looks like we've just done all of that little lot, which is why we're obviously doing so terribly well. Now then, the sales have changed since the last time I came in here. Ooh, now I think we've got the Pilatus. I do, so I don't think we need that. Nope. So yeah, we have. Looking at this. A lot of fields. We do have a lot of fields. So harvested, brilliant. So this too, if the snow stops falling, we're actually in business. So yeah, we're going to have our hands full doing this little lot of soybeans next year. That is going to be like tremendous. Now with that in mind, what have we actually got in the to do? Yeah, that does do soy as well, doesn't it? What have we got? I know we've got A. Prelatus, but like we've gone big now. It's true. You can't just think, oh yeah, I can manage with the same planters and seeders I've ever had. No. We want to see what we've got, not like what is in the game. So we have a. I know we've got a Prelatus. I've seen it. It's a lizard. Lizard Prelatus, just one. Right, okay. I think it's easier with this type of thing to actually wander around the farmyard and see it like that than it is to do this. Now, tractors and that, we've blown out the roof of like what we need. So yeah, on that score, we're doing very well. Corn header, not that we need that, but yeah, corn header, telehandler. I think the Pilatus is in that, so we're not doing terribly well on the CD stroke planting malarkey, so we could do the Cesaris modding, really. That's not a terrible idea. Yeah, now the other thing is, like, this stupendous bit of kit here that I didn't realise how good it was, it's the Elmer's by BC Bueller, is a little bit special. I think the snow's actually trying to go. It is a bit special. So I think we've got also my original. Yeah, we have got the seed. Oh, it's actually got its graphics on this Let's Play, so that's fantastic. So that's a 27 meter spread. We've got the Pilatus 9 meter, but it is true. I do think I try not to use this kind of seeder a lot. I know a lot of people don't particularly like them, but it is legit and it is a caster. And I've even done the speed at the speed it should actually be. Now, why is that using the old model with the flickering thing under there? Because I've changed that. That's the very old model. I wonder if it does cache a copy of your old one. Yeah, that is strange, right? I've been using quite a lot the find used mod, and it is really fantastic. So we could actually buy that because it does do soybeans. So yeah, no, I'm not going to inflict the rules of another Let's Play on this one. But if we're going to do that, we do need to buy the tank for that. So I am I'm going to use that mod. I really do like this. So we could go really, really large. Like the horse is a 12. Yeah, but that's why why don't we just get another Pilatus? I mean, this is a 9, so that I agree. I like the solid one, so we're going to like find used on that. It's continuous search. So that is now, look, it's real time based. I have worked this out. But I also think we probably will go for a second Pilatus to find used. Yep, continue. They do sometimes fail. Yeah, they don't always succeed in their search. This, even though it's 98%, it does fail, definitely. So we've done all of our work. Our animals, I believe we've done our animals. Let's just check. I would say that they're fairly good and fairly done, definitely. Why is that? Oh, no, because we've only got the water buffaloes. We haven't got any more animals. That's why it won't let us go anywhere else. So I think, all things considered, we've done all of our business transactions. We've got 703,000 now, being as we brought that to Fantastic 9 meter section of that. We're looking for another Pilatus, because it's true. We can't think small now. We have got to think big. I'm not even sure. Should we actually go for a bigger? Yeah, I think that. Yeah, you can soys on them both now. Plant sunset. Well, I've got that mod on. So what is there? 12 meter, the beautiful one. I actually quite like that one. Yeah, I do. It's very much like my own, but it's slightly bigger. Yeah, it's only 2 meters. I think if we're going to do it, we need to go like 18, something like that. All that. That's a bit better represent. I mean, all we need is soy, so we're not like really. So just trying to think. Yeah, I would say 18 if we're going to make this giant leap. We could though cedars, being as we've got it in both now. We could like go really big and go for the Seed Hawk. Try to get one of those secondhand. We've still got the others as well. So, yeah, BC Bueller's is the one that I'm used to for going for. So why don't we... I have a good mind to actually leave the air cart, but to buy another one of Caesarius's, because it's really good value. No, I think we'll actually just buy... no, let's find used. It does sometimes snarl up, but it does anyway. We've still got old equipment as well, so I think we're going to go for... this, which is the important bit of it, 20 odd meters. So let's 20. Yeah, that's right. No, yeah. Find, use, continuous search. Fantastic. So we are literally putting our feeders out for loads and loads of stuff. No, I think some of the things, obviously, we're going to rely on the normal sayers as well. I'm not going to do that for everything, although it is a nice way of ordering your farm as you would like. I like it a lot. So let's go through till January morning. We've done all of our jobs. I think our team is sound on this, if I'm honest. I think tractor-wise, really, actually spot on. Yeah, also the sales, since the last time I was on the map, Giants have really tweaked the sales. You get like a continuous flow of like items in and out of the sales. So we will be looking. I'm trying to incorporate anything in the game that like that into the game. Yeah, like as it's a factor of the game. So, oh, that's a point. Have we got any like big rollers? And what is? Oh, yeah, that's good. The Field Commander, 26 cubic meters. Now that 70% off. That is quite unbelievable. I do like this. I've not had a chance to. Wow, I think we will. So, yeah. Haven't we already got... It is good, but haven't we already got... I don't know that we have. Oh, hang on a minute. Have we sold all our digestate? I didn't see any, like, shouting out to me, like, a big green, like, digestate. Yeah, no, we have now, but not a lot. So I would imagine that that's where we got most of our cash from. So, yeah, that's now building up till next year. And also, we could truly, yeah, use that. So I don't think we have. Yeah, we weren't doing too terribly well with the equipment. I mean, yeah, we got sort of... So I think, all things considered, the brewery is a yes. As is the Brant. I don't think we've got a little roll. I think what we should do though, because we can't actually afford to have all of this bits of kit. We've got some bits of kit that's like needed. They're not for selling because we don't. But we just want to have a bit of a clear out. I'd like to order a really decent sprayer as well. Not that I think we didn't. We actually, yeah, but precision farming's gone now, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so I think if we're going for that. Now then, I'm not going to make the mistake of getting rid of that roller, because I tell you why, there's certain fields where like giant monster Brants just are too much. So yeah, we're going to keep that little one just in case there's a field that's just too awkward for the Brant to actually roll. Do we need to roll soy? I can't remember. This is true. Also, the truck, I'm never a fan. It's never moved, and it never likely to, because I'm not a massive fan of it. So let's just grab that too. Yeah, so a bit of a clean sweep. I mean, we're not really using the No, we're using the baler, aren't we, more than the... But you never know. Yeah, I mean, I doubt it, but, like, I just don't see that... Right. Fantastic. Let's get these bits and bobs. I mean, let's be honest, it's not a lot that we've shifted. Yeah, a few of my models have changed. I have actually tweaked a few things, so... For the better, I might add. Yeah, I've tidied up the Fencer Xylon's box and things like that was messy, where the legs didn't disappear. Twizzled a lot of my models around because I've got the new BI symbol, so... let's get that. Fantastic. And it's not, it's for space. I know that it's true, we could put a tractor there really. So sell and sell. Yeah, it's not for the grand amount of money we actually get for it. So the brand is obviously, it's one of them implements that seriously, there is no place for that on any farmyard. It's just a monster. Now also, if we're going to have the brewery, we also need to yeah, I think we're going to leave everything else. We could sort, oh no, actually we've actually got the, yeah, we've actually got a dolly, so that we can actually do. Let's repair this. Yeah, so what I have been doing, not to cheat, and it's partially for the find use that I'm doing it, but the other thing is, you get things come in the sales. If you like speed time up, things move, and if you go to 3 o'clock each day, I first of all did it. I noticed on Oak City that you actually get more wool if you do it, and I obviously then tested to see, yeah, but is it tomorrow's wool? And the answer to this question is no, it's not. It's literally is just extra wool that you get for speeding up time. Now that does speak highly that actually Giants haven't quite done something right, really, because it shouldn't be like that. Your production should be the same. But I knew all the way through FS25 that if I sped through the night, I definitely did better than if I just did. With scrunch in the back, we need some horses. Yeah, I don't think I can go back either. Yeah, we're caught in that sort of like deadlock where you can neither go forwards or backwards, and you need something like to make it go pop, something a bit more powerful than this, but we'll try. Yeah, you see, sometimes it's just the angle. Yeah, this really, and I know we did also talk about like these few trees here. It's true, it is a lot of land that we've actually got that we do own here. So the other thing I'd like to do is to buy, if we've got the slurry tools, is to buy my absolute favourite, the Moesca Duo, the Lizard Mosca Duo. Yeah, that one there, definitely. And yeah, I think it only changes one thing, so just that is fine. I mean, where else could you get a 30-metre spread? It's just so fantastic. It is brilliant. So we'll grab that too and repair that. I mean, these are monstrous bits of kit, and we've still got $600 euros, Mr. Smith, euros. Yeah, we need to be on dollars. Fantastic. Least we realised fairly close to the beginning of the session. Yeah, I've been on Saxlingham. I've not neglected any of the other. I'm sure we've got a dolly on here, haven't we? Sure, this was the one we bought a dolly so that we could actually do this kind of thing. Have I taken it into the yard, or oh, I have. Yeah, I remember. I do. Yes, the first time I've actually had the brewery. I like the look of it. Reasonable, not like one of all the big manufacturers that like cost you your right arm to actually buy. This is fairly, I mean, they are expensive bits of kit, I know, but like some of them are a little bit too expensive. Right, smashing. No, we just repaired that. I don't think it needs repairing again. Fantastic. I think this a bit more. I think it's 350-ish, this one, so I don't think this could actually... Well, it could possibly shift it a little. But I think it's on the back of the red trailer, which is really the lorry back. I'm sure that's what we did. So yeah, in fact, that's not a bad idea. Let's stick this also around here. Yeah, I've come off Saxonium. I've got them both. I'm going to do a special... Oh, you've done that thing again when you've dropped the back. That's... I always do that. I am a terror. Right, let's go grab that and sell that. Then we're going to go... Yeah, no, we need to feed the animals. You're getting carried away now. Yeah, it's true, we do. Right, fantastic. I have for the first time in a few weeks actually done a bit of modding. Yeah. Well, I think I mentioned that sort of. What I mean is I've actually done some new things. So for the last few weeks, I have done a couple of new placeables, but placeables I find that I can do sort of fairly. I haven't done anything new, like vehicles. They are what I struggle with. Yeah, they are really. Well, they're also very, very complex. It's not easy to tweak a vehicle. You need to like really. Yes, I have actually done one the other day, and I'm quite pleased with the what I've done. So sell. Yep. And animals now. Let's please feed our animals. I mean, don't get me wrong. We could actually go through 1 month, because again, we're doing the slurry at 50. That's going to go down, and then we'll do a seriously amount. I think we will. We're literally going to go through till... now then, I've got that new mod, haven't I? Control 6. Control 5. Yeah, I don't know why it like, makes you jump as well. Must be... Is control the key for jumping? Well, it's 5. No, it is control, yeah. But that is the key it's set to do. So I think it can only go up to 500. So we're going to go up to like 3 o'clock. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, real time. That's what I'm saying. It does work like that. That was quick. It is still random. It does like a check on the hour. So there's no guarantee. So we got the Pilatus. Fantastic. Now, have we got a header? Yeah, we have. I'm sure we have, haven't we? We shall have a look. Yeah, true. We need... Oh, we've got a corn header. So that's a standard header, which does indeed do soybean, and that's a 16 meter. That is a point. What have we got for ours? It's headers. Would be a lizard as well, I would imagine. So I saw the... Lizard, Pilatus, tension belts, Massey Ferguson. It looks very much like to me that we haven't got one. I can't remember actually if we... Now, mine can actually cope with a 16 meter, but it has to be fairly flat. Now, most of our fields are fairly flat. I haven't seen the head. In fact, yeah, the easiest way is to look on the map, because you can see the header symbol. Now, that's the corn header I saw, which is not really much use to us, but I don't know why we bought it. But we probably had to do corn. I suppose that's true if you did a contract or... So it looks very much like to me that we haven't got a header, which surprises me. But then that is a very, very good price. 16 meter. That is a point. Can you put transport wheels on that? Because to me... And it is red already. Can we change the brand? Or keep it as MacDon, I think. Yeah, it might insult the poor Massey. So yeah, we'll... yeah, we'll keep it black. I think red and black for Massey type stuff. It's nearly Massey. So, I mean, that's an unbelievable... And then that one too is likewise. So we now have got 2 for our 2 trailers. Amazing. So let's change that as well. Yeah, really bright reds. Really bright. Yeah, brands, yes. Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. It's Massey-like. So in one fail swoop, we've like just gone and like got 2 headers. That is quite amazing. Right, we're going to leave that. So it's January. Let's speed up to 3 o'clock. You still need to like go control 5. Yeah, the thing that... Oh no, it does actually remember and go up just 1 click, which that's not too terrible. Yeah, so each hour you've got a slight chance of that coming in. And it does do it, but it can take days as well. That was exceptionally lucky. Yeah, it really was. So if we go to 3, then I will go through till February morning. And then we will do the animals really well tomorrow. Fantastic. Let's have a look. Ooh, the Roadrunner by Mantrid. That would bring in quite a lot of cash. It's about the only thing that would, so let's actually do it. Beautiful colour. Let's get that sold. Do we keep it? No, we're going through the money a lot. It is true. I mean, I do like it. It's beautiful. I would like... It's a beautiful colour, actually. I think the purple and red go really well together. We could, I suppose. It's true. It wouldn't be out of place. I really do like it. I've wanted to try it since Mantra did it. It's not very long, is it? Is it really? Then we could actually... Because we've already got a trailer. So, do you know something? I think we're going to repair it. Let's pay a bit more attention. Yeah, I like the gold as well. It really adds... It's quite punchy. Not colours I would have really chosen, but Roadrunner 790 horsepower. Rear spotlights, bull bar, headlights, exhaust, decals, attachers, both. Ooh, wow, 3-point at the front as well. Ooh, and then a lot of trailer hitches at the back. Amazing. Where am I? I can't see them. Like a LED bar. Okay, very nice. Big. Yeah, let's go big. So 1,200. I think that is quite... I really do like that. Yeah, we will have all of that work done. So it's really... Ooh. Invading my personal space, young man. It's not very nice. Yes, so we have now a Roadrunner. 800 horses. I thought it was a bit powerful. Well, we could actually grab one of those, couldn't we? Yeah, it's weird with me and lorries. If they haven't got the rear hitch, I'm not really interested. I'm trying to get it done on my lorry because, I mean, they're all right lorries, but unless you've got your lorry backs, this type of thing is never out of place because you can always make use of like this type of thing. Yeah, with it having the rear hitch in that as well, that's what I mean. It's just never going to be not useful. Wow, still struggling with that. Yeah, I think we really need to like probably clear that space and actually, because this big kit, the yard's not really truly equipped for this type of stuff. Let's just go and get the other one and stick that right next door. And the other thing is, yeah, obviously the way that our farm's working, our self-sufficiency stores all of our chemicals and things like that. So those like things that are taking up space that we never use. It's one thing obviously with FS that you realise that we've all got our own unique style. things that we never use, things that we sort of think, oh, that's a good idea, but then, oh, wow, those birds are a bit invisible. It did say that. I like it. Wow, that's a bit special. It is. I'm surprised Giants let that get in. With it being visible like that. It's not. I did say this. If your face fits, you can like get away with like lots of things. You can. It's true. Wow. Now the awkward thing is, obviously, we really the course. Actually, I think we'll probably do one on each field. But now they've got the 2 harvesters. Really, I think So we're probably going to have to do two courses for all of them. So we spent a shed load of cash. It is January. Now have we got our? Yeah, because really, being as we've like chosen to go through, we really need to use. Yeah, we do. Now that is true. Didn't we have to do one of the fields, like the cotton one? It was. It's still got cotton in it, as in like dead cotton. Right, fantastic. Okay. I think that was the last field that we'd actually got to do, wasn't it? I think we did 33. I'm sure we did. Yeah, we did. A stone picker. Oh, I know what I do. Yes, definitely. There's a special stone picker. And I love it. It's definitely become my firm favourite by one of my favourite modders, BDSSB, who a lot of people may well not know at all who he is. But yeah, I've watched his channel. So we're going to find used again. Fantastic. All right, let's grab that big trailer and let's get those animals like done. I can see actually that the manures. I have also actually gone for. I've got a very large enclosure now. I've got the bigger brother to this one. So this is for maps like this that are small, and then we've got the really large one. And I've also done the feeding robots. So that's like nearly 300,000, 277,000. So it's obviously a little bit more pricier, but you'd expect it to be with a feeding robot. And it's supposed to have capacity for 1,000, but I'm not sure the game lets you do it. Yeah, I've put that in, and I don't think it shows that amount. So yeah, the straw. I think we're. Alright, we could drop that bale in though, that'd be useful. Are we not making any TMR? No, we're not. Okay, no, we're buying it in. Right, okay. Actually, although obviously the Red Rock is the cheapest telehandler, I actually like it because I am getting used to the articulations on it, so it's not really now anything to do with cheapness, but it's more to do with the fact that now that's going to fill that, isn't it? Straw, 50 odd tons. Manure, we've obviously filled the BGA because that's like not taking that in. Well, it should be. Because according to that, it's like there's room. Don't know why that was like not dumping. I think possibly because there was no, possibly mechanics that it was not allowed, so. It's really lovely to come back here, it really is. 50 odd tons. No, we can't. We cannot be under the same nozzle. We could. Yeah, we could actually let that fill because it can do that without us being there, and we could grab a bit of straw. Oh. Fantastic. Excellent. I think we'll wait another month for the dairy as well, just to get up to about 6 tons. It was about 3.5 odd, so I'm not bothered. So let's do a bit of straw. We don't need too much. I should say about 40 tons, which is nearly a full load, but we don't want a full load or it'll overdo things. That'll do. Excellent. Right, so then we will go through definitely till tomorrow morning. Did we do the slurry? No, we did not. But it's only got 42 tons, so we should wait till tomorrow, where it really will be. Yeah. That's. I'm happy with that. Water in our. Oh, what has happened to our greenhouses? And you've gone through the months. Oh, that's annoying. Right, okay. Oh, it's so annoying. It is. Wow, that's a bit of a slow starter. Okay then, so I do know what's happened. I had a bit of a tidy up. I was trying to get rid of duplicate mods, but some of them I realised I'd called the right-hand version, and so that one is the one that I've got rid of. So I will allow this to be put back in the... was it only one? I don't think I'd got supers when I actually did this, so we'll allow 17,000 off and we'll put the rest to it, because it's not fair. I don't think I had supers when I actually did this, so I think it's 37, so that'd be 20 grand that we need to put in. I think that's right. 37 guavine, super guavine. And didn't we have 2? Yeah, it doesn't matter that it overlaps. Because it's as flat as a pancake. Yeah, that'll do. That's a bit better, I think, than last time. Fantastic. Obviously, also, we will allow the... Yeah, did we have a... Yeah, that's true. Did we not have a tap? Or is the tap still there and I didn't see it? That's true. No, I think we grabbed it from here. So, water. Whoa. Right, okay, so... That's true, we need a bigger one, really. 70 odd tonner would be perfect. So manure. full one of these will do really nicely, and then we'll stick that on, and we need to give ourselves 17,000 back. Do you know, I hate it when I go the wrong way round. So 17,777. That's us back, and we've gone super instead of standard, so better. I've got a long-term project with a greenhouse to do a bit of a special one, a completely different, never ever been seen, very, very exciting design that is truly based upon true physics, and also the best possible design of a shape for a greenhouse. It does obviously present design challenges, and this is something obviously I had a conversation with Gemini. I was chatting about perfect shapes for a greenhouse, because I've seen there's one in the game now. I don't think I've got it in. I looked yesterday. I haven't. It's on multi-levels. Of course, the thing is with multi-levels is the shading problem, is the fact that if you've got multi-levels, the sun is partially blocked from the other layers. So I was like trying to find out the best possible shape for that kind of thing. So have we got anything else missing? I think it was it only this greenhouse. I think so. Fantastic. So yeah, that's just for the straw factory, isn't it? Super dairy, super soy factory. But yeah, we've done it all. That's why. Oh, that is a point. When does the soy stuff sell? March. So soon. Very soon. Right. Okay, that's a good job we looked. Right, and so then we've done our animals. We have sped time up and gone all the way through here. We've ordered quite a few bits and bobs. Let's go through till February morning. It'd be nice if we can get through to March, and then we'll do the selling next session. Not that, I mean, we've already absolutely smashed the ball out of the ballpark, as that saying goes. Ooh, decent income. Wow. Another, well, it's a smallish one, I suppose, in comparison. Standard quantum. And that's the only other thing that we'll actually buy, I think. It's going to bring in a little bit of cash. Whereas the other's going to bring in quite a lot. Yeah, true. Now, it is strange how certain tree harvesters look like a harvester and other ones, that's actually got a hitch on it, hasn't it? Can that actually... No, I doubt it, but never say never. No. Yeah, certain harvesters look very strange, almost like a tree harvester, and other ones actually look like a harvester. So, yeah, it's a bit strange. I think this is done, though, by a modder, in which case I can understand them using the harvester symbol and not the new tree harvester one. Ah, okay, not quite in the zone. No, we don't want to repair it. We want to sell it. Yeah, in fact, I think it probably is more sensible to grab the 7250. I think there is still room with the size of our equipment and the farm, actually, for a couple of hefty tractors. Yeah, we've got like 350s. I don't think we've got anything in the 500 horsepower range. So we could. Yeah, we could actually. That is true. Should we go for like one of my... I have not... This is a beaut. It really is. That I like, but it doesn't always do everything. Now, that is obviously a very, very old, beautiful favourite of mine. So I think we will say find used. because it would be nice to actually have my absolute favourite. I have not had it in a long while. Now, of course, when they all drop, we are going to be in a bit of trouble, so I think we ought to stop spending. It's true, although we are going to earn quite a lot of cash. Well, actually, this remains to be seen. Yeah, I'd obviously like to see how good the soy thing is, and it's only in March, next session, that we're going to realise how good the soy business is. Now, we ought to get the Pilatus fixed as well. We'll stick this with the next. So we've got 2 9s, which I find they'd soon cover. I mean, I've got to be honest, we've seen it with the 6 metre, the 10.5 metre plough. It's not much different to that, really. They are really quite amazing. Like covering a field in sort of in a few minutes. Even a large one, doesn't take them forever. But I do still think that we have got a couple of whoppers that really, yeah, bigger equipment really could be useful. So stick that in there. But obviously all this big equipment is really going to need a new home. So we are sort of beginning to fill up all of our places. So then let's speed time up. Did we actually, you're speeding time up, and have you actually looked at the sales? No, yes, we have, we did. We did the, oh wow. Oh wow. So we've actually got 2 of our things. Now that is not bad, it's not fantastic, but it's not terrible. Whereas that is amazing. Yeah, so 2 of our items have actually dropped. I'm not bothered. Never know what that actually does. And that's to Sea Dog, toe between, toe behind. Yes, we're going for Caesarius, aren't we? Or did we actually buy that? I think we can change it. We might have to. I don't think I've ever worked it out with Caesarius's. So let's speed up till 3 o'clock. Yeah, but just have a quick look while we're here this close. I do look, this is another thing I like, and it's not just because of this, but it is, I have got very fond memories of being this close to the shop. So I've got the Caesarius. Why? We've got 2 of those now. We didn't ask for that. We asked for the, or did we? I think we asked for the bot. Oh, maybe we did. Maybe it's my own fault. Maybe I've like gone and been silly. So I'm sure we ordered one of these. Well, we could really do with 2 now, so, so that's not too much. So I think now we've got enough seeders. I think like this, we can probably each take. I suppose we do definitely need more tractors. That's definitely true. Right, so then February, let's speed up till 3 o'clock. And then we'll have a look, and then we'll go through. We'll check the animals, because we seem to be forgetting the animals. Yeah, luckily that we did really do them yesterday, so they're not. Yeah, we certainly came down money. And milk as well. Yeah, we need to do that too. Right, fantastic. Animals before we do anything else. Let's get that done. We also need to give this a bit of a wash. Which we have a proper car shade. We do. This is a very rare thing for me to have this. We have the little one normally. Obviously, we all know that I would be like doing a lot better of a job in real life. Yeah, I'd also be using disinfectant, but we can only do what we can do. Right, so TMR. How much do we need? That is a point. Animals, TMR, manure straw, plenty. Yeah, we need to do a full manure, do slurry, and we are all right really, but we will do a full load of TMR. Grab the manure, dump that. Grab the slurry, dump that. Have we? We have got. Have we got the? No, we haven't. That's true. I thought we had. Right. Okay. We have got more than one tractor. Oh wow. Yeah, it's true. We have got more than one tractor, definitely. Yeah, it's not a one horse pony one. I can't. Yeah, there's a saying in there. I'm not terribly au fait with it. Right. Okay. So got that for a minute. Manure. I thought we got the large tanker for this. So if we have, then where has that gone? Have I broken the large tanker? I was on it earlier, so maybe I only tweaked it. I'm sure we got the biggie. Yeah, we did. We did for this particular job, I remember. So it is a lizard. Small. We appear to have lost the large tanker. Well, let's have a look. Is it gone out of the... So do I need to fix this? And then also we're going to need to buy it again. If I've broken it, I'm sure. No, I did these. No, but it is still there. So... I did these pictures. These are the proper Giants pictures. I don't understand this. I did the DDS file earlier, so why is it not showing both? So that's the medium, which is actually the same size as the large. But yeah, so there's a really large. That one there, the big liquids tanker. That's what we had. And that picture's actually right. Yeah, we had one of those. Okay, so we're going to have to like get ourselves one of those. Next session, we'll bring that back. But for now, we'll just like grab this a couple of times. Yes, yeah, it's weird. Obviously, they were actually working really fine. And I did use this because obviously I'm trying to like get my mods right by Giant standards. So I did it Giant's way and did it with a piece of software that actually creates it, and that's the result. Yeah, that's the DDS file. The game doesn't understand it. Yeah, this is a little bit small for this job, really. So we need to do 3 of these, but that's why we bought the big one. Luckily, it's a bit of a quick... Yeah, it is very quick to... to empty, shall we say. And now, of course, we actually need to wash this out. Haven't we got another one? No, this is the one we normally use for the milk. We used to use the big one for this. So, although obviously that is a bit of a pain, we could have used the brewery, but I would imagine it's like the unload rate's a bit not terribly fantastic. Yeah, so I don't know why we've lost that. Well, we could, yeah, we know we had it, but everyone will know that this was a thing, so we'll just like grab it and like give ourselves the cash back because we really did actually own it. I've got the evidence on YouTube to prove it. Right, so then let's grab a big one. And we may as well go to the proper store as well. Big liquid tanker. $37,777. It's. I was literally saying this on one of the other Let's Plays. You can have like 2 million and like you buy a few bits and bobs, and all of a sudden you like down to 300,000. You think, what have I? How did I get through that money? I mean, obviously we bought a shed load of fields, so we do really know where the money's gone. So I think we're almost back to normal now. Oh, it's not like going very fast. Animals, no, we've got it ready to feed them, haven't we? But we've not done it yet. We're poised. We do need to do the milk as well. And we will use a little Massey because it is more than capable of doing that. Yeah, I had to go. A lot of the BI industries, the new ones, were spun the wrong way, so that was another one that I did earlier. It's not too terrible. I'm a terror, tazzing around at like 90 miles an hour around corners. So then we have butter and buffalo milk bottles. Smashing, excellent. Right, so then yes, we've spent time that will go through till March morning, and then we're going to leave it there because we've got all of that. Now let's just check the prices as well, actually, for... Oh, now this is what I was saying. We've not long looked in here. Now there's like two massive things that are actually... Oh, three things that are worth selling. Now, this is a bit... Yeah, we don't transport wheels because it's going to, like, cripple us. So, I mean, we literally looked in here in a couple of minutes ago. And now... I've taken precision farming off since last time. It was driving me crazy. It's had way... Loads of, like... This is a fantastic bit of kit as well. Yeah, no... Oh, that'll give us some money back. I like the idea of that. So let's get some selling done. Now, I like this yard because this is perfect for doing this type of thing. On Saxlingham wall, that's got like nasty nasty doors. They're really nasty. Yeah. They sort of catch you out with some of the bigger things. Not many things, but it's I much prefer this where it's like open plan and I can actually yeah, the other thing is I was testing this yesterday. If you grab things now with your telehandler, you had to let go before, but now actually it's back to normal. It does actually let you can drop things and it won't make your telehandler look as if it's drunk, which it did before. So yeah, they've fixed that, which is quite amazing. Yeah, we'll check the prices, just get this little bit of buying and selling done. Oh, did I look at the sales, or what am I thinking of this morning? Yeah, this is the trouble with chatting. You're only half concentrating on you sort of like on automatic pilot. I frequently say this, and it's true. Yeah, it's a beautiful, I've got to be honest, I love the Liebherr in FS19. It was my logger of choice in time. I did like a lot of people, the Scorpion King was one that I really loved. But once the Liebherr came, I really did. This was my preferred. It's very much more simple. I like it a lot. Kenny's done a very, very good job. It's not the same Liebherr, but it is nevertheless. Oh, okay, we're not quite in the... Again, not quite in the catchment area. Let's not take the garage doors out. Fantastic. So that took our money up a little bit. So let's have a quick look at the prices of our soy things now. There. So they are going yellow. We've got the soy milk green, but it is still, yeah, still wants to go up a little bit. Although we are talking a Nats Whisker. But we will go through. But I'd like to see... 8 o'clock as well. We want to be switching back to early mornings. Now it's going to get lighter. No, and this is sort of an example that it's not all good. Yeah, you look at this and you obviously, I could do the one, but I'm happy that we're not going to do that. So what are the prices? Was it a good move? Everything is in green. So how much is that little lot worth? Have I done my prices right or wrong? Let's see, 400. So 150, 250... 310. It's not fantastic. I think really considering how soy is, that maybe do I actually try to improve the soy, because I'm using just soy. Maybe we should like do something like, I was thinking about this, like especially I think the soy milk, we have done that. Yeah, we have got water on that. Now the soy milk is definitely quite profitable. The soy meat, I think we might bring the flavouring that I do with the crisps and actually split that. Because I mean, the losses are right, but what I'm trying to say is that I think the prices need to be higher to compensate for the fact. I mean, this is hard economy too, so you've got to also take that into consideration. I suppose 300 grand is a lot, really. It's not a snippet, so that'd be 600 grand on normal economy. I don't think that's too bad. We didn't have as many fields. It'd be interesting to see how we do this year with all of this lot. Now that I am looking forward to actually having a go at, which I believe, isn't it March soy? I think it is. So obviously we've got to sell that, but I'm just looking because we could set our... No, it's April. So we'll do our selling this coming session. We are definitely going to speed time up though, because I'm hoping we're going to have to otherwise lease the 3 of the containers for this, because we've got no way of actually delivering seeds without those containers. So yeah, it probably was my mistake. I'll check in editing, but probably is my fault. Do we do the animals? Yes, I think actually it probably will almost be done for us, because it will have actually done that. Yeah, I think we'll find just 20 tons to do, so we will do it. check the manure. Yeah, get all these little ancillary jobs done so that next session. I thought it was right next to it, but I've done it again. I've done that. When you're tired, it's amazing how you like go the wrong way. Yeah, we'll do a full one. While that's filling, let's just grab the milk. No, it's going to be 3.5 tons. Yeah, I don't mind doing that every other. Yeah, that's 2,000 litres. So manure and slurry, we can do a full run. So really, considering all that we've actually bought, I don't think we've done too terrible. I mean, yeah, the biogas plant, it's obviously on hard economy, it's not fantastic, but it does actually bring in quite a lot of cash every day. It's definitely not, it really does make a difference. So, wow, hail. I think I'd have to move forward a little tiny bit, but it just seemed a bit unfair. It's true now, I've gone way past it. Right, okay, so we now need manure. And I would say then it's next session was grabbing the soy products and grabbing another 300 grand, which, to be honest, then going through, yeah, with speed time, hopefully we'll get. That's true. Did we order? We needs really to order a couple more of those, don't we? Because if we're doing those instead, I think we did one, but I think we need, yeah, like 2 more. And if we get too many, it's like, I'm sure we did like 1. So we'll do 1 more, because that's at least 2, and I'm sure we did 3. Yes, I mean, we're not doing terrible, really. I mean, but yeah, I think we're doing terrible. This straw-like factory, that really did do well. Now, how is that doing now as well? I think we had a lot of straw left. Yeah, we did. Wow, amazing. Yeah, no, it's definitely going up. So the glue and that, yeah, we've got a bit of extra glue, which that's rare. So yeah, that's doing not bad at all. I always forget about them actually being on the trigger. But we are a bit far out of that. Fantastic. So 426,165. We've righted all the wrongs that I caused mayhem with my modding. It's true, but we've righted all the wrongs. You've got to try and do this. You've obviously, as a modder, you've got to try and improve. There's always going to be like little tiny things that you do wrong. So yeah, we're trying our best. It's as simple as that. So yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.